Welcome back. Today we are tackling a popular coding interview problem: maximum points you can obtain from cards. This problem is an excellent example of how changing your perspective on a problem can lead to a much simpler and more efficient solution. Here is the setup. You are given a row of cards, where each card has a specific point value. Your task is to pick exactly K cards. However, there is a constraint. You can only take a card from the very beginning or the very end of the row. Your goal is to choose your cards in such a way that the sum of their points is maximized. Let's look at a concrete example. Imagine an array of card points like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1. Suppose K is 3. You could take the first 3 cards for a total of 6 points, or you could take the last 3 cards for a total of 12 points. You could even mix them, taking 2 from the left and 1 from the right. The challenge is to find which combination gives the highest score. At first glance, you might think about checking every possible combination. You could take 0 from the left and 3 from the right, 1 from the left and 2 from the right, and so on. While this works for small numbers, it can get complicated to implement and visualize, especially as K gets larger. We need a cleaner way to think about this. Here is the key insight. Instead of focusing on which K cards to pick, ask yourself, which cards do I leave behind? Since we only take from the ends, the cards we do not pick will always form a solid, contiguous block in the middle of the array. This changes everything. Think about it this way: the total sum of all points is fixed. The points you collect are equal to the total sum minus the points you leave on the table. Therefore, to maximize your score, you simply need to minimize the sum of the remaining subarray. Now the problem becomes finding a subarray of length n minus k with the smallest sum. We can visualize this as a window sliding across the array. In this example, we check the sum of cards 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then we slide the window to the right and check the next group. We are looking for the minimum sum among these windows. So here is our step-by-step algorithm. First, calculate the total sum of the array. Next, initialize a sliding window of size n minus k and calculate its sum. Slide this window across the array one element at a time, keeping track of the minimum sum found. Finally, subtract that minimum window sum from the total sum to get your answer. This solution is extremely efficient. Because we only iterate through the array once, the time complexity is O of n, or linear time. The space complexity is O of 1, or constant space, since we only need a few variables to store our sums. This is much better than recursive or brute force approaches. To recap, when asked to pick items from the ends of an array, try reversing the problem. Minimize the subarray that remains in the middle using the sliding window technique. This guarantees an optimal solution with very fast performance. Thanks for watching.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.